All right, guys, line 389. You say I'm old and fouler than a fen. You need not fear to be a cuckold then. Filth and old age, I'm sure you will agree, are powerless wardens over chastity. Nevertheless, well knowing your delights, I shall fulfill your worldly appetites. So she said, so you also insulted me and told me I'm old. But if I'm old and fouler than a fen or really ugly, then you never have to worry about being a cuckold. If you look to the right, a husband whose woman is unfaithful. So he wouldn't have to worry about that. And she said, even though I'm old and ugly, I can still fulfill your worldly appetites. You have two choices. Now pay attention, guys, because this is a question in your the questions you have to answer. Plus, it's also going to be on the test. So she's going to give him two choices. Which one will you try? You to have me old and ugly till I die, but still a loyal, true, and humble wife that never will displease you all her life? Or would you rather I were young and pretty and chance your arm what happens in a city where friends will visit you because of me? Yes, in other places too, maybe. So he can either have her old and ugly but faithful and loyal and true, or she can be young and pretty, but then he has to always worry about her cheating. Which would you have? The choice is all your own. The knight thought long, and with a piteous groan, at last he said, with all the care in life, my lady and my love, my dearest wife, I leave the matter to your wise decision. You make the choice yourself for the provision of what may be agreeable and rich, in honor to us both. I don't care which. Whatever pleases you suffices me. So he puts it back in her hands and says, you decide what you want, and I will just support whatever you decide. And have I won the mastery, said she, since I'm to choose and rule as I think fit? Certainly, wife, he answered her, that's it. Kiss me, she cried, no quarrels. On my oath and word of honor, you shall find me both. That is, both fair and faithful as a wife. May I go howling mad and take my life unless I prove to be a good and true as ever wife was since the world was new. So because he made that decision and gave her the power to make the decision, he gets to have both, beautiful and faithful. Where am I? And if tomorrow, when the sun's above, I seem less fair than any lady love, than any queen or empress, east or west, do with my life and death as you think best. Cast up the curtain, husband, look at me. And when indeed the knight had looked to see, lo, she was young and lovely, rich in charms. In ecstasy he caught her in his arms. His heart went bathing in a bath of blisses and melted in 100,000 kisses. And she responded in the fullest measure with all that could delight or give him pleasure. So they lived ever after to the end in perfect bliss. And may Christ Jesus send us husbands meek and young and fresh in bed, and grace to overbid them when we wed. And Jesu, hear my prayer, cut short the lives of those who won't be governed by their wives. And all old angry niggards of their pence, God send them soon a very pestilence. So she ends her story by saying that they catch each other in their arms and they kiss and have their moment, and then she addresses the other pilgrims and reminds them that husbands must be meek and young and fresh in bed, and lives should be cut short of husbands who won't be governed by their wives. So the wife of Bath was very opinionated and had a certain idea of how marriage should be. And there you go. That's the wife of Bath's tale. All right, so you guys don't worry about these questions here. You're answering the questions that are attached in the assignment that we gave you on Wednesday. Alrighty, see you later. Bye.